Hello, my horny devils. Oh, I can't use that. Maybe I can. I don't know. We've got a double feature today of a Jersey Devil and Black Rhino team. And now Jersey Devil was one that had been a thorn in my side for a very long time now. I couldn't tell you why, but it's just I would make so many attempts in so many weeklies to try and get it at level 3. And I couldn't do it. I don't know what was in the air for this particular weekly, but I was able to get it and another ribbon at the same time, so I was very glad for that. Yeah, Jersey Devil, I know I've talked about it a bit before, but it's one of those where, you know, there's just been so much revision done to it. I mean, if I'm honest here, I feel like there hasn't actually been that much revision. It was just that the nerf was, like, well needed and called for a long time before the nerf happened. And even at its, like, stack limit, where it's only a max of 5 level 3s to influence its buffing, it still seems really nutty. Especially if you have, like, a custom pack designed around it. That being said, I feel like I don't notice, when I, you know, look at other creators' videos on custom packs, I don't notice a lot of Jersey Devil teams, so maybe it's not a thing that much. I honestly don't know, and that's, I think, partly a side effect of me just not being in customs a lot, but I have to extrapolate. As always, happy to see Kangaroo, Tree Kangaroo in the pack. I love Tree Kangaroo, but I didn't do it on this team. When I've started co-opting this movement in the server, the main Super Auto Pets Discord server, where anytime Tree Kangaroo is in the pack, we try to put a ton of backline Tree Kangaroo teams into the pool. So there's a lot of Tree Kangaroo, Sillying Tree Kangaroo, Sillying like every pet on the board. It makes for some interesting games, and it's just kind of good fun. Feels good to be part of something. It's collaborative. So you might notice shockingly few level 3 cells so far. And you might think, oh, he's gonna get the sheep to level 3 and then pill it or something and sell the... Nope, that sheep stays with us until the end of the game. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that the Jersey Devil was the most super integral part of this team. I would say the Black Rhino was definitely the MVP instead. But he was there, and he helped a little bit. I want to say we ended with 3 level 5 cells, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so far, I mean, these teams are all, like, pretty standard. There's no really interesting stuff going on in these early tiers, if I'm being honest. Nothing crazy, but there's one of the 2 boys. And I noticed all of these crows and chocolates being tossed around. I guess I just got lucky with them. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, guaranteed 7 hits pending pending snipes. So, you know, again, barring snipes, we'd have at least 7 attacks for the trigger. And there's the Jersey Devil. Yeah, so we're at 2 level 3 cells right now, both in the last couple turns. And we have 3 summons. So, not really making good use of it yet. That's gonna change. Still haven't seen the Black Rhino activate, and we're already at 7 wins. So you might think, how in the world do we get these to level 3? And the answer is a wee bit of throwing. Yeah. Yeah, basically, we throw a little bit. So we don't get to use Jersey Devil on this one. And we also barely get to tie, thanks to Black Rhino. You might notice that the number of summons has changed a little bit, and as a result, it's kind of cutting it pretty close. That is a lot of pigs. We got very lucky with a daze on that deer, and are able to take home the win. So that was a clutch tree gecko for us. So now we're up at 8 wins, and it's looking real close. But obviously we get there. You know we get there. It's in the title of the video, you know. I wouldn't lie to you. I will eventually, probably, but I wouldn't lie to you right now. What's his face? I forget what the tier 6 that gives Sleepy. He gives Sleepy to the Black Rhino, which does nothing. Now, if Sleepy affected abilities as well, that would be demonic and horrible. I don't know why I kept the crow, because there's not really anything I can swap out. Okay, actually that's a lie. I totally could swap out the Cerberus. So here's the part where you start throwing, right here. My thought is, you know what? I've got a bunch of lives, and I want to get this ribbon, but it looks like I'm not the only one throwing. Thankfully, they are not as good at throwing as we are, so we're able to get a couple extra turns to work with. And yep, we sell the Cerberus just to make sure it happens. So now we're no longer in throw mode. We gotta win. And we have 2 summons for this level 3 Jersey Devil. So, not looking good for now. And shockingly enough, we lose that game. And it's at this point that I realize, oh crap, I might be letting greed get the better of me. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I know I'm looking for a summon, but I don't know what summon I want. There was a Kappa earlier that I probably should have just put in, but I didn't. That's a lot of summons, man. Thankfully, we managed to tie. But I'm getting scared at this point because, you know, anything could happen. That's a lot of frost rolls. And if I can't find something good quick, I am going to be in deep shiitake. I put the white ochre on there in the hopes of potentially, you know, blocking a snipe or blocking an attack just for that one more activation. I put a pug here because I'm not really sure why. But it's not looking good so far for yeah. So we're still tying, which is good, but we really need a win. I then employ the legendary second cheap, which is a play unbeknownst to all but the most amazing of players, and it gets dazed. So luckily, it gets undazed. Thank goodness. And we tie yet again. So we're at turn 19 now, and I know that if I don't make something happen quick, we are screwed. I'm getting pancakes. I don't know why I would put a bunch of pancakes down instead of, you know, summon foods, but I do. And we've got this going, which is just strange. And we lose again. So we are on the ropes. I'm terrified. I don't know what's going on. I bring in a Cerberus, right? I hold on to the chocolate. I hope to maybe get the Cerberus to level 2 and bring in at least one more summon. This is a big statted team. I'm worried. But if we can make this happen before that... Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Didn't even get the Black Rhino off. We're down to 1 health. I'm pretty sure I've fumbled it. I've soiled it. It's just all over. I popped the carrot on there because what else am I gonna do, you know? And I pray. I'm praying. I'm praying that I did not get greedy and ruin this for myself. And I'm looking at this team. I didn't think I could do it, and then we sniped a couple dudes, and I'm like, okay, this might work. The Jersey Devil is silly, but that's not much of an issue, and we managed to take it down. So, bit of a nail biter there. If you hadn't known that I was gonna win, you probably wouldn't have thought I was gonna win, because I was on a downward slope there. Game 1 on turn 21 with the not great team you see before you.